Apricot pineapple jam is really a fun combination jam. The apricots tend to be a little bit subtle as far as flavor goes, so adding that pineapple to it with that tropical taste, it's perfection. It's so good. I begin by washing all of my apricots to remove any residual sprays. Then I cut them in half and remove the pit. These ones come out pretty nicely, so that makes prep work easy for this one. My next step is to either chop or coarsely blend 4 cups worth of apricots. I like to use the blender. I just put it on very low setting so that the pieces get small but not non-existent. I don't want to liquefy it. I'll usually fill it to about 6 cups worth, and then I blend it down and see how much more I need to add. You could chop them if you wanted to, but this is just so fast. Now I'll place my 4 cups of chopped or lightly blended, in my case, apricots in my pot. I like to use a silicone spatula to get as much as I can out of the blender. Otherwise, you lose a lot of fruit that way. Then I add 20 ounces of crushed pineapple, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, 6 tablespoons of classic pectin, and 1/2 teaspoon of butter, and this is just to reduce the foaming, so it is optional. I've also pre-measured 8 cups of sugar, and I'll place that at the side of the stove. Now I'll place this on the stove and bring it to a boil. Now that it's coming to a boil, I'll add my 8 cups of sugar. I want to add it all at once and then stir it together well and bring it back to a boil. Now that it's to a rolling boil, I'll set my timer for 1 minute. I'll continue to stir for the whole minute because not only do I not want it to burn at this point, but it seems like it reduces the foam a little bit. Now I'll fill my 1/2 pint jars up to 1/4 of an inch of headspace. Headspace is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. I really like using a spoon like this because it has the little spout on it. And so with that, if I'm canning something that's liquid, I feel like I don't even have to have the canning funnel because I can just direct it right into my jar, which makes headspace so much easier. This is actually one that I picked up at a garage sale. And it was pretty beat up, but I was able to take my wood cream and use it on it, and now it looks beautiful. I'll use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the rim of the jars. This is just so that if any of the jam got on the edge, that it won't interfere with the seal. I'll then place my lids and rings on until they're fingertip tight. I'm using Superb Lids today, which is an American-made company. I really appreciate the quality, particularly the seal here. The seal is so thick, and they say that it will seal up to 36 months as opposed to the 18 months that you usually get on your standard jar lids. I have both a link and a 20% discount in the description below. I'll place these in my boiling water bath, submerged by at least 1 inch of water, and I'll process them for 10 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'm gonna go for 15, but I won't start the timer until after it comes to a boil. Now that the processing time is done, I turn off the heat, remove the lid, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I remove my jars and place them on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they can cool quickly. I'll leave them there for 24 hours so that they can get a good seal. I know they have a good seal if the center of the lid has depressed down. If it has, I remove the ring and wash it with hot soapy water and then store it in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry and use it in the next 1 to 3 years. If for some reason it didn't seal, I would put it in the refrigerator and use it right away.